Kenny, it's been 2 draws to start the season, but no doubt you'd be happy with what you've seen.
Yeah, it's been an interesting period. We've only in 7 weeks we've only played one game at our level, which is Salford away. But you have to play the other games. The pre-season games is the build-up, and obviously the cup game on Wednesday night was a slightly different game as well in terms of what we will face in our level. So over the course of August and then September, I'm looking to playing consistent games and regular games and working with the team at League Two level. It will undoubtedly be on the principles that we've worked on in pre-season, definitely. And there's many things from Wednesday night and from our pre-season games that we will take into League Two. But similarly, if there's some adjustments needed because of League Two football, we will have to do that. But my belief is there in the squad. I don't think we've got the biggest squad, but there's good spirit and there's good ability and good hunger to be successful this year.
Talking about teams at our level, it's Exeter this weekend, a side that have kind of been there or thereabouts in the last few seasons. What can we expect from them?
Yeah, as you say, they've got, I think, a very capable manager who really does, get the most out of his group. They're well organised and been there or thereabouts for a number of seasons, not just one, which is a testament to everybody at the club. It's not easy to be consistently at the top end of a league, we do expect it to be a tough test. League Two, there's so many games that I see that are very, very close. Confidence, momentum, details in a game can win you quite a lot of close games. I do think this will be a close game and a very good game. But similarly, we do feel in our pre-season games and on Wednesday night, we got our crowd going well by the end, and we want to give them something to sing about and something to be proud of, and that's very, very important. There's a good link between the players and the crowd, and it's not a given. We have to put the performances in and show the quality, show the heart to be able to do that. So if we can continue that at home, it is obviously a big part of a successful season is a good home record.
We talked a minute ago about wanting to play a lot of games quickly. Unfortunately, the Harrogate one was one that was postponed due to COVID reasons. Obviously, in one regard, that is a negative. But is it a positive in the sense that you get another week on the training ground ahead of Carlisle?
No, not really. We can all get over as an industry and as a country, really, get over COVID. And it doesn't affect us. We don't want that to be the case. And if the games come thick and fast, that's what we're here for, to play football matches. We shouldn't be frightened of it. And, we have the sports science team in between the games to recover. It's the same for the rest of the division. They're all in the same competitions and have the same schedule. So, no, I would want the games to want the structure of it to not be disrupted, and then, may the best team win.
Obviously, it's been touched on a minute ago, 2 draws so far. But what is that one area you think your team need to do a little bit better in to get that win?
Well, they're very different games. I mean, Salford, I did think first half we were pretty good and better. Second half, Salford were better than us. I don't think we started the second half well enough, but similarly, by the end of the game, 75, 80 minutes, the game settled down again and we had one or two more chances. But, they gave us a lot of problems in the second half, Salford, and they're a good side, a very good side. The QPR game was totally different. We had to hang in there. But to be fair, we didn't lose our attitude or our morale. And despite a lot of possession and some very good football, they didn't have actually that many chances. But, by the end, the stats obviously had it as a clear win for us. So, it was a different type of game, though, that we're normally going to play. And obviously I did feel as well on Wednesday, not, being critical, but, the substitutions really affected it as well. And it's a shame that we couldn't quite take advantage of that to get the win.
Well, on that, and finally, what kind of team news can you give us ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, Harry Smith will, certainly be involved. That's good news. He's building up very well. I don't think he's ready for a start yet, but I would expect Harry Smith to be on the bench. And I'll give Paul Smith as long as I can. He only had a very, very, a little niggle in his hamstring, and we just didn't want to risk it on Wednesday night. But he is very close, but we'll probably wait until Saturday morning to fitness test him and see if he's okay. So I would rate his chances of 50-50. And having those two back will certainly help our front line. After that, we have no injury concerns from Wednesday night. And as I said, looking to, if we can, add one or maybe two, forwards to at least our 18.